All right, welcome. Madden NFL, a little bit of football. Madden NFL 23 tonight.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Baby.
CeeDee Lamb will return it from his end zone.
CeeDee Lamb is like a little
about the 22.
Every time I play against CeeDee Lamb, that boy is like, he gets through some tight little areas. Dancing around in there.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down.
And he works free. And some space here.
Oh, my God. What?
Cordell Patterson.
Oh, my goodness. That was something, boy.
76 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
That was something right there. Wow.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a curving one with a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff.
Think he's a
that
left
was
kicker?
the big one that landed.
Let's
1,
say he
2,
is.
end zone.
There's a lot of them playing Madden to the left. Let's see.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
He's got it. All right.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it.
Okay, what do we want to start off with here? I think we're just going to start off with a nice little run.
They start the drive with Lynch. And he'll be out right at the 35.
And that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen,
that's
when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Okay. Interesting.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
He thinks I'm going to run.
Fitzpatrick.
Oh,
and
no.
There, incomplete.
Marshawn.
Out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Ball, bro.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. And they'll try and pick it up with Allstott, the fullback. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Fitzpatrick.
Oh, no.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf,
I saw him,
but it's
too.
intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And his crew
you know
will
what I
take
forgot
over
to
the
do,
football at the 35-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try to spread the field sometimes.
2 mistakes we've made here, boys.
There's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Jackson out to his left. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. 3rd down, here's Patterson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to pick up that big carry again, and instead...
That was a good defense right there.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned teams down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Oh, no, he peeled right off of the
here. Back at the
it looked like there was a hole there.
There's a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Fitzpatrick. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside
Fitzpatrick had all day long back there, man.
First down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Now Fitzpatrick. That's caught. It's Crabtree again. And he's going to be brought down on what will be
exact same play, just reversed it.
This first quarter. 10-0 to score after one on EA Sports.
Now we got to get this in there. This is where we've made some really bad mistakes here recently, fellas.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
It's got it stacked. Let's do it anyway. So
Lynch
far, he has
middle.
not been able to stop Lynch.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Fitzpatrick. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And the Commanders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Fitzpatrick now. A quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
We've made some mistakes down here before, so we got to get this in now.
Try again from the 2-yard line.
It's got that guy playing the outside right there.
They'll run for it with Lynch. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. To throw, Fitzpatrick. Touchdown, Washington.
There we go.
Marshawn Lynch from 4 yards out.
Maybe work for it though the whole way.
Cut it back within a score.
Keep in mind, he scored on the very second play of the game because I made a critical
Extra point by
error.
Sly is up and good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Now we got it to where we need it. I get the ball, second
Joey
half.
Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Oh, maybe not. I can't remember. I'll be honest with you.
Lamb gets the green light. He'll bring it out of the end zone. And
Telling you, man, Lamb is
out to the 25-yard
slippery
line
little
as
booger,
he's
man.
dropped at the 23.
Truly is. Well,
The offense now at the
I
line,
think he's
ready
gonna
for
go
their
deep.
next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kid who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller,
damn it, he got
you
the
don't
first.
want that in your head too much where you're relying on him, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
There we
Get
go.
it across the
2-minute warning.
35. It'll be 2nd down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
he's trying to run the ball. Let's need the
3
clock.
yards on that last carry.
Probably
Here's
not a wise
2nd and
thing
7.
right now, though.
Throwing is Jackson.
Got it.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
There we go.
It's incomplete.
There we go. Good D again. Good D. There we go. 2 in a row now that we've
forcing
held
the
it.
incompletion.
Is he going to go for it? Is he really? Stupid. But he might get it. Let's see.
They're going
It's
on
only
4th
stupid
down.
if you
It's
don't get it,
Jackson.
right? Oh, I
And
see
it's
it, guy. But better to
incomplete.
take
They
it where it
cannot
is.
convert, and they turn it
Oh,
over. A
dude,
surprising
what are you
move to
doing?
go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jeremy Shackey.
There you go.
26 yards. And the Commanders have taken the lead.
There you go.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
This is a good game so far. I made 2 critical mistakes at the beginning of the
Joey
game,
Sly
so
now to kick off
I gave
after the
him
touchdown.
7 points for sure. I gave it to him.
Lamb gets the green light. He'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
He's going to go for it hard now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first
Oh, he's
half.
going to do play action.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's get him right now.
Jackson. It's a short one there, complete to his tight end. On the run past the 40.
We had him
But
stopped
not before
full.
he takes it inside the 40.
Man.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than
We're
one
gonna go
man
for
to
it
bring
again
him
one more
down.
time.
Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold
I'm
on
betting he's
and wait
still-
for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Throwing on
We made
first
it.
down,
Push
but
that
this one
throw.
winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and
There we
escape
go.
this drive.
Field goal doesn't do it for him. He wants the 7.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
Oh, get the ball when it does that. We've had so many
They
interceptions.
wanted to get that ball downfield. They had
because of
nothing
that
working
right
in the
there.
secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw again is Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to go out of bounds, but he
Son of a
takes
bitch.
this one
Got the
down
first
just
down.
shy of the 20. Lamar
I didn't blitz.
Jackson, such a threat
Shame
with those
on me,
legs, able to
man.
improvise and get the first. He'll look to throw.
Shit.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Oh, no.
Touchdown. Lawrence Cager, a 22-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
All right.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time, and that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
There we go.
Picked off by Derek Johnson.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt,
All
they
right.
pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And
Field goal gives me the
remember, if
lead.
you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really
Do I
careful with those
dare
throws,
send
especially
Metcalf
to the
on a
outside.
streak? You know?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good
Do I
here right at
dare?
the 30-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range.
Oh, no.
Oh, he tries to force it
I
in,
didn't see
and it's
him.
intercepted.
Did not see him
And he
at all.
will take this one home. It's a
Bad
touchdown.
mistake right there. Wow.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races,
I
and
get
into
the
the
ball
end
now,
zone.
I think, second half. We got to
Extra
score.
point by Butker is on target. And it makes this a 9-point game.
2 mistakes, I gave him touchdowns.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And down he goes.
It wasn't open, so I wasn't going to let go of it. I'm like, no way. Oh, he's going to call timeout. Really?
A dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter
Our
number
defense
3.
played great
Alongside
except for
Charles Davis,
two
I'm
possessions,
Brandon Gaughan.
man. We've been doing great defensively. So I give my D big
From a couple
kudos.
yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make in the second half?
The way he's doing, that shouldn't be even allowed, but he's doing it. See it?
Throw the ball. They had success doing it.
I know you see it.
So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers. A little bit more to the perimeter, perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Second down, Fitzpatrick. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And he slips us past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. It's caught by Crabtree. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive.
He thinks I'm going to run to the left. I've been running left all game.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. An inside run with Lynch. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down at 4, Fitzpatrick. Hit as he throws.
Nobody was open, man.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
That's game.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And some room to run now.
He took me right out of my pants, man. This is the second time Patterson's done this. He did it on the second play of the game, and he just did it now.
73 yards.
Incredible move, boy. I'm going to give it to him, man.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now we start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen.
This just became a blowout.
It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
I mean, I have to score really fast right now. He's going to play
Bunker on to kick it away.
Damn, man. Big mistakes, too. Huge.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Couldn't get out.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside. And he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
First down, Fitzpatrick. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Sauce Gardner puts it off.
What a
And his
great
guys are going to
pass
get the
on it, and
football
he's
at the
still
28-yard line.
was able to run up there and get that the last second.
Several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start. Charles getting the interception here, and look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about,
my defense has been playing really good. Chip plays,
they got to be careful
but
about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game
my
is
defense
over.
has played superb. And I've just been playing the same man-to-man defense.
That's into a crowd.
Forcing mistakes just like that. But then I'm making really stupid throws. Now, it is my first game of the night, but come on. Some of my throws tonight has been horrendous.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
He's really putting it on me to put them all in one quarter now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
Nobody's open.
It's incomplete.
Almost, though. I saw it starting to develop.
Times in this game, offensive line and able to keep
It's hard when he knows you're gonna pass. You know what I'm saying?
Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On play action, Fitzpatrick.
Oh,
and my goodness, another interception.
How in the world does he get
and he's
that?
going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Now is when you got to concede. I hate doing
now
it.
Got to use the first of their three.
I do. I hate it. But, yeah. There's no way I can bring it back now. But it was fun. It was a fun game. I loved it. I know other guys get really pissed off and get all worked up over it and go ballistics. And most of them will quit after the first 7-point lead, really. I don't. I like to hang it out because it's still fun. But then when it gets to the point where, okay, now there is absolutely no single chance that I can come back in this game, then it's not fun. It's only fun when it's challenging and I can come back. But, you know, when it's a 30-point lead and it's the middle of the fourth and almost end of the fourth quarter.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded right around the 8. And they were ready to down a couple yards shy of the 30. Play action now. Fitzpatrick. This is caught. It's Crabtree. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. They dump it off to Lynch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I like that
The
play.
Washington
I don't use
passing
it
game dialed in
enough.
now. It's a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. They go play action. Fitzpatrick. He'll check this down to Lynch, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Marshawn Lynch, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Oh, I might miss it. Let's see. Flip it. Yeah, we got it.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
So, 7-0. Can we hold it? Let's see.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Beautiful kick. Damn it.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive
let's
at
get our
the 25
set
on the
up.
touchback.
We're going to play the ball, of course. And we're going to match it up by speed. Because the play that we use, if you've watched me enough, you know that I play man-to-man. And I really bring it to you all game.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch.
Oh, he's got Lynch too. Okay. Be aware of that.
The 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run again with Lynch.
He's got Lynch too, just like me. All right.
First down.
Now we go.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game.
An idiot.
He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. He's going to air one out.
Oh,
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the
man.
long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, dude, he's
Almost
trying
feels like
to
anything
burn
you
me.
can
He
do.
sees what I'm doing. He sees I'm blitzing him. So he's trying to burn me.
Pass from the out position. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Ah, he got me.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert throwing again. He targets Ingram for another grab.
Same exact
They'll wind up
play.
getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Better than a 30-yard
So he found his
gain as we
man
wind
now,
down
my
towards
man-to-man.
30
He found the
seconds left in
weakness,
the
all
quarter.
right?
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive
So-
suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal
Right to
range
inside.
with designs on getting more than that.
Herbert operating from the red zone. That is caught.
He just did the same play backwards.
After one, 7-0. On EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Herbert.
Oh,
And that's
God, he
going
was
to be
open.
caught for a Raider touchdown. Evan Ingram from 3 yards out. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit. Found the perfect
It was
play
open
call.
to
Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a
was
nice
left right
catch.
there, my friend.
Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Fielded right around the 8.
Just about got
Nice
through
return
there.
sets him up pretty good here right at the
Just
30-yard
about
line.
made it.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
There we go. There we go.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Fitzpatrick on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
Just trying to control this game right now. And don't make any ridiculously stupid mistakes.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Fitzpatrick. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
I didn't want to
It'll
go
go as a
bounds.
gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they pick up the 1st down there with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line.
No one was open, man.
Chase
If
Young.
they were, I didn't see
He's the
him.
one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing. They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I saw him. I saw him, too. I saw him. I seen him. I said it right when I hit the button. I went, oh,
Definitely
no.
not the ideal time to see that mistake,
Saw him
partner,
at the
because this is still a
last
one-possession game,
second.
and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to
that was a
prevent
bad
that pick
mistake.
from turning into points
We
for the other
needed that.
side.
We needed
The
that.
Raider offense
We
set
needed
to
those
get this
points.
drive started. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3. And he's got him in. Complete.
Are you kidding me?
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
But he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And the Commanders are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
I was watching the clock more than I was running with
10 seconds to go before halftime.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Raiders will have solid field position.
I saw him cut, and I thought he was going to turn the other way into the guy.
So we're going to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Unbelievable.
And only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm just lucky that he's not very good. I mean, I shouldn't say that. He's probably very good. He's got a good score. But, I mean, the score should be higher than what it is.
Go ahead and set and ready to rock for
I
the third
have
quarter.
thrown 2 interceptions at the worst time you can imagine. Both when I was driving to the red zone. Each time. All right, so he's figured out my man blitz, right? He's figured out what I'm doing to him now. So now we're going to switch it up just a little bit. He's still probably going to go to the middle and beat me, but I think he's going to run.
Third quarter starts with a run from Lynch. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Herbert on 3rd down now. He rifles one that's intercepted.
There we go.
Put off by Gerald Sneed. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Guess who? J.J. Watt, as he so often does, getting in there to wreak havoc. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he's going to be intercepted
again. Wow, tonight has just been all me throwing interceptions. All night.
He takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers us. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball.
They got that time. All right.
And he will
Held him
find
last
the end
time.
zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upset. That is
I've been doing
outstanding
this.
right there. What a big-time play.
Annoying.
Big switch in how this game was going, and then they
game.
capitalized a little bit on top.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Get out of there, you idiot.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being
Why do
calm
they say it's
and really
spiraling
being
out
firm
of
with his
control?
team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And his pass is intercepted.
Oh, my Lord. What was
Harrison
that?
Smith. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and
That's
right now,
4
after that one,
picks.
he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it. But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And this one too low.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have is chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of
Beat me
his
in the middle.
mind.
He throws me in
In
the
the
middle.
third quarter here in D.C., a
Good tight
2nd and
end.
10 upcoming. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Good D,
The defense
man.
certainly
Good
did its
call.
part to get on the
Are you
football.
shitting me?
But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to
Go
punt
for
this
it.
one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after
I
getting the
wasn't
football,
prepared
and
for
now
him to go
zapped
for
right
it.
back in the other direction.
Oh, see.
The connection here with Nelson
Wasn't the defense I
Aguilar.
wanted to use. That was
And he is
just
going
not
to
right.
have a Raiders 1st down as they manage to convert, and
Enough
that'll
about
keep the
that
drive alive. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Herbert. His throw incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. To throw on 2nd and 10, Herbert. And they're going to get this down inside
Herbert,
the 15.
you can't scramble, bro.
Now a timeout called for by
You're
the
like the
offense.
slowest quarterback.
Two
Oh,
remaining.
you're not
We'll be
the
back
slowest. I
after
take
this.
that.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Going to throw on third down with
Oh, no.
He finds Aguilar over the middle. Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
You know he's passing to the middle. You know he is, Brian. What to do, what to do.
Here's Herbert. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out.
He got lucky. He
On
was
this
open.
third quarter of play. Back now at FedEx Field. Two of their three red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Now he's got
I hit run left, but I meant to play.
Raiders.
I meant to do a totally different thing, but I shifted to
A
run
one-yard
left.
touchdown reception.
not what I
and
even
the
thought he was
Raiders
gonna
have
do.
opened up a two-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
Are you shitting me?
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by two more. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Okay, we're gonna just do one big son of a bitch and play here.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
See how
The
open
offensive
he was out
coordinator.
there? I don't know if I
Sometimes
could
they
have
just
thrown
make
it
a
that
joke.
far.
All right, guys, had your fun?
He's
All right,
always
throwing out the
throwing
window.
hell of a
Yeah,
long
let's
throw.
get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick eluding the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take over.
You know, you get to the point where you have to now.
line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his
Is what
second
it
interception.
is.
I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he's got some space.
Oh,
Look
my
at this.
gosh.
Middle of the field, a breakaway.
What is
And he
happening?
will score.
Are you
Touchdown, Las
freaking
Vegas.
kidding me?
Marshawn Lynch.
Holy
His second
smoking
touchdown of the
cowboy.
afternoon. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no shit.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these
Still a
situations.
3
In this
touchdown
case, this one was intercepted.
game.
They weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
And the fourth quarter. We just made too many damn
From the
mistakes.
6.
This guy wasn't that good.
And he'll go down as this drive will
I
start
gave
at
it
the
to him.
25-yard line.
Now he knows I have to go. He knows I have to put it in the air.
Out there set ready for
So-
this next drive, the Washington offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted. My goodness, another interception.
Okay.
And his guys are going to take over.
So we're going to call it at that. That was something, man. Something, boy. All right. So obviously my throwing decisions tonight were absolutely freaking horrendous, man. The other night we made the playoffs right away. Tonight, oh my gosh, all we did was lose. We only did 2 games, but all we did was lose. Oh, and it was all me. All me, man. Doing interception after interception after interception after interception. I was pretty good at throwing interceptions. Wait, did I back out of seasons? I did. Okay, what happened?
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
So I thought I strengthened up my offensive line. Now I'm not so sure.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready.
I think my left side
we go in Madden Ultimate
strong,
Team.
but my right.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Put it up right away. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
Yeah.
And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
There you go, there's quarterback.
Here's Mariota. Quick completion here to Johnson. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And they will throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mariota. That pass complete to Moore. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll throw again. Mariota able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
I didn't even know he had Lamb.
And forget about the first time set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota.
Look at that.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for the team's first sack of the game.
And that was a bouncer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
3rd and long here for Mariota. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's going to get this down near the 25. 4th down, Mariota. And this is caught. He hits Moore.
He figured it out.
He'll be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Throwing is Mariota. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
On 2nd and goal, Mariota, touchdown 49ers.
Yeah, that was a good drive.
Dave Casper from 4 yards out. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
First drive of the
Graham
game.
Gano on for the extra point.
I haven't touched the ball yet, but my defense really...
And the 49ers grab a 7-0
For the
lead.
last 2 games, my defense has been great. And this game, wow, it seemed like they were left in the sidelines.
Gano now
Used up
following
almost
the
the entire
touchdown
first
here to
quarter.
kick it away.
It was a good drive.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Can I get this play in or not? Maybe not.
After 1, 7-0.
Yay.
On EA Sports. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Lynch running the counter.
Ooh.
Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Come on, bro.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Fitzpatrick to throw it. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds.
Second
The
half.
key is to create
I would like
hesitancy
to
on the
use
defender's part.
Always so
this
empathetic
whole
for those
quarter.
DBs, aren't you? They go up the middle with Lynch. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
I don't know if I like this play I
So
just
they'll
called.
come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Oh, no.
They just get the play off. Now Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often even mistimed that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Not sure.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick.
Shit, he can be
Looking
right
for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
That's going to have to be it for me tonight, man. I'm not able to get my shit together.
10.
Tonight is not working. We're going to go for another drive here. Bad decisions I'm making all night.
CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion.
Oh, he's a left
Take it
kicker.
away,
I
score
forgot.
points,
Shit.
and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
See, told you. People think this is a good thing. Oh, I'm just going to give you up to the 25 easy. And a lot of times pass. This time I didn't make it, but normally it's just you kill it with it. Okay, we got to score right now. That fucker. Oops, sorry, my French.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your
Holy
team.
Looking for
smokes.
Crabtree, and it's intercepted.
What was I throwing at? I tried to avoid the sack. Okay, we're done. We're going to concede for the whole night now. We're done. All right. Yeah, that was terrible. We had just a terrible night. I mean, still fun. I have fun. I don't care. It's football. I have fun. For me, it's football. I'm having fun. But we are done because I've thrown, I think, average 4 interceptions every game tonight. And I think actually, technically, we threw more than that. I mean, it's got to be close to like 4.5 interceptions per game. But anyway, we're going to call it. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you all hanging in there and watching me throw interceptions. I had a lot of fun. Hope it was enjoyable. Again, follow me, share me, like me, whatever you can do to support me. I appreciate it.